Mechanical.
Oh.
Bhaskaran, correct. Bhaskaran.
Yes.
Bhaskaran വളരെ കുറച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ടാ ജോയിൻ ചെയ്തത് IVSSC.
അതറിയില്ല.
Good evening, sir. I am Radhakrishnan. Radhakrishnan, I know Bhaskaran and K.N. Narayanan. K.N. Narayanan was my boss. Nambudiri. He was my boss. And P.A. Krishnamurthy is also an eminent person.
Mr. 7 ആയി നമുക്ക് തുടങ്ങിയാലോ?
Okay.
Sir, Mahadevan sir and Suresh sir.
തുടങ്ങാം. It is almost 7:01. തുടങ്ങാം.
So I request all to mute themselves. So warm good evening, good afternoon and good morning. Today we all have gathered virtually to congratulate the alumni members of NSSCE who have worked hard for India's prestigious Chandrayaan-3 mission. As we all know that Chandrayaan-3 is the third moon mission by ISRO, and they are successful in the soft landing of the lander on Moon's south polar region on 23rd of August 2023. And thus India became the first country to successfully land a spacecraft on Moon's south pole and fourth country ever to land on the moon. So it is our duty to congratulate the alumni members who have participated in this mission. So before honoring each of them during the annual general body meet at college in November, thought of doing it in the virtual mode also, so that our members from various countries can be a part of this event. So now coming to my duty, let me welcome our dearest principal, Dr. P.R. Suresh. He is the working president of Alumni Association also. He usually gives all the support and guidance for all the activities of Alumni Association. Welcome you, sir. Now I welcome Dr. P.R. Sri Mahadevan Pillai, president of Alumni Association, who usually inspires and motivates in all the events. Welcome you, sir. Now I wholeheartedly welcome today's distinguished chief guest, that is all the 21 alumni members of ISRO who took part in the prestigious mission. Welcome you all to this event. Last but not least, I invite all the panelists of today's event, former principals, all teachers, all alumni members, and dear students to this event. Thank you. Now, it is time to honor each of our distinguished guests virtually. So, I request all the members of ISRO to accept this virtual memento as a token of our love towards you all. Visible ano, Mr. Uma teacher? Visible alle?
Yes.
And with issue
In recognition of their outstanding achievement and as a token of our appreciation, we would like to present each of our distinguished alumni who was part of ISRO Chandrayaan-3 mission with a virtual memento. This represents our gratitude for their dedication, their embodiment of our college's value, and their contribution to society. We honor Jos P. George, 1986, Mechanical Engineering Department, Division Head, LPSC Valyamala, Trivandrum. Umar K., 1986, Mechanical Engineering Department, Group Head, Pressure Fed Engines, LPSC. Dr. A.K. Ashraf, 1986, Civil Engineering Department, Deputy Director, LPSC. Srilada A., 1990, EC Department, Scientist, Engineer, Group Head, MSAG, VSSC. Sudhish B., 1991, EC Department, Group Director, SQA, UR Rao Satellite Center. Biju C. Thomas, 1993, EC Department, LVM3, M4, Chandrayaan-3, Vehicle Director, VSSC. Padmakumar K., 1995, EC Department, Scientist, Division Head, VLSI, Design Division, VSSC. Benazir C.P., 1997, EC Department, VSSCE Engineer. Vinita A, 1999 EC Department, Scientist, Engineer, Avionics Entity, VSSCE. Anil Kumar M, 1999 Mechanical Engineering Department, Scientist, Engineer, Deputy Division Head, LPSC. Junaid M, 2000 Mechanical Engineering Department, Scientist, Engineer, Section Head ICTS, STR Entity, VSSCE. Renish P, 2001 Mechanical Engineering Department, Engineer, Division Head, VSSCE. Priya C. Kurian, 2002 EEE Department, Avionics Entity, VSSCE. Satish Chandran R, 2002 EEE Department, Division Head, SSWD, Aeronautics Entity, VSSCE. Praveen R, 2002 EC Department, Deputy Division Head, AISCD, IISU. Harish NK, 2002 EC Department, Deputy Project Director, RF Systems, Gaganyaan, URSC. Siju AK, 2003 Mechanical Engineering Department, Scientist, Engineer, HADC, VSSC. Shahul Hamid V, 2006 EC Department, Radar Development Area, ISRO Telemetry Tracking and Command Network. Nisha S, 2006 EC Department, Program Manager, STS, VSSC. Praveena Krishnan V, 2006 EC Department, QDT and ECS, VSSC. Ebin Varghese, 2007 Mechanical Engineering Department, Deputy Project Manager, GSLV MK3 Project, VSSC. On behalf of our college, we extend our heartfelt gratitude to our alumni who have made us proud. Their contribution to the Chandrayaan 3 mission will forever remain etched in history, and we eagerly anticipate their future endeavors in the field of space science.
Congratulations on behalf of Alumni Association once again.
Thank you. It was a very
Vasanthi.
nice memento.
Thank you, ma'am.
Vasanthi, shall I take 1 second?
Yes, yes.
Vasanthi, one more thing. We have identified 2 more persons of NSSCE who have contributed to Chandrayaan in ISRO. One is Cecil C of 2003 Mechanical Engineering Department, and also Mahesh J, 2006 Mechanical Engineering Department. So let me take this opportunity to congratulate them also. നമുക്ക് ഇനിയും ചിലപ്പോൾ ആരെങ്കിലുമൊക്കെ മിസ് ചെയ്ത് പോയിട്ടുണ്ടാവും. നമുക്ക് ബാക്കി ഇനി ആരെങ്കിലും ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ അവരെ കൂടി കണ്ടെത്തി നമുക്ക് എല്ലാവരെയും ഒരു ഓഫ്ലൈൻ മീറ്റിങ്ങിൽ വെച്ചിട്ട് ഒന്നുകൂടി നന്നായി ഹോണർ ചെയ്യണം എന്നാണ് നമ്മുടെയൊക്കെ എല്ലാവരുടെയും ആഗ്രഹം. So let me request all of you to kindly see that if anyone you know who are in ISRO, let them also be included in this. Thank you. Congratulations to Cecil and Mahesh also. I think they have also joined in this.
Thank you. Thank you very much, ma'am. I think there is one Vidya Menon, probably 2010 batch or something.
Thank you, Suresh.
She is in control electronics.
Okay.
I think she is also from NSS.
Okay. Please give her a number so that we can contact her.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Thank
So
you,
there
Suresh.
is we have planned a certificate also that is yet to be designed. Please either we post in that group or we'll mail you. Certified by Principal, President and Secretary of Alumni Association. So now I request our dear Principal, Dr. P.R. Suresh, to speak a few words. Welcome you, sir.
respected Alumni Association President, Professor Mahadevan Pillai, our distinguished guest today, Secretary, other alumni members, teachers and students. Good evening to all. This is a special moment to all of us, celebrating the participation of our alumni in the Chandrayaan mission. ഈ അലുമിനിയുടെ ലിസ്റ്റ് കണ്ടപ്പോൾ എനിക്കിതിൽ പലരെയും നേരിട്ട് അറിയാം. കാരണം ഞാൻ 91 സർവീസിൽ വന്നേ പിന്നെ ഇവിടെ മെക്കാനിക്കലിലുള്ളവരെയൊക്കെ എനിക്ക് ഒരുവിധം പേരെയൊക്കെ ഐഡന്റിഫൈ ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റി. ഞാൻ ഫോട്ടോ ഒക്കെ കണ്ടപ്പോൾ നോക്കി. അതിൽ നിന്ന് ചിലര് പിന്നീട് കോളേജിൽ വരികയും ഇന്ററാക്ട് ചെയ്യുകയും ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട് ഒരു 1-2 വർഷം മുമ്പ്. പിന്നെ അത് കൂടാതെ തന്നെ ഞാൻ ഹോസ്റ്റലിലൊക്കെ വാർഡനായിരുന്നുകൊണ്ട് ഇലക്ട്രിക്കലിലെയും ഇലക്ട്രോണിക്സിലെയും കുറച്ച് പേരെയും കൂടി എനിക്ക് റെക്കഗ്നൈസ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റി. പക്ഷെ 90ക്ക് മുമ്പുള്ളവരെ ഞാൻ ആദ്യമായിട്ടാണ് കാണുന്നത്. എന്തായാലും ഈ അഭിമാന നിമിഷം പൂർണ്ണമായിട്ടും നിങ്ങളുടെ കഴിവിന്റെയും പ്രയത്നത്തിന്റെയും പിന്നെ ISROന്റെ ഒരു ടീം വർക്ക് കൾച്ചറിന്റെയും ഫലമായിട്ടാണ്. പക്ഷെ ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് എല്ലാവർക്കും, ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് ഇപ്പോൾ ഉള്ള അധ്യാപകർക്കും സ്റ്റാഫിനും സ്റ്റുഡൻസിനും പിന്നെ അലുമിനിക്കും ഒക്കെ അഭിമാനിക്കാവുന്ന ഒരു നിമിഷമാണ് നിങ്ങൾ ഉണ്ടാക്കി തന്നിരിക്കുന്നത്. യഥാർത്ഥത്തിൽ നേരിട്ട് നിങ്ങളെ ആദരിക്കുന്ന ചടങ്ങാണ് വേണ്ടതെന്ന് അറിയാം. പക്ഷെ ഇപ്പൊ പെട്ടെന്ന് സാധിക്കാത്തതിനാലാണ് ഓൺലൈനായിട്ട് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. ഇപ്പോഴത്തെ ISROവും ആയിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു അസോസിയേഷൻ പറയുകയാണെങ്കിൽ അത് ഇപ്പോഴും അത് നിങ്ങളുടെയൊക്കെ ഇത് കൂടാതെ കണ്ടിന്യൂ ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട് കൂടുതലായിട്ട്. ഇപ്പം പല ഇന്റേൺഷിപ്സും കുട്ടികൾ ISROയിൽ പോയിട്ട് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്. പ്രത്യേകിച്ച് ഇലക്ട്രോണിക്സ് ഡിപ്പാർട്ട്മെന്റിൽ ധാരാളമായിട്ട് കുട്ടികളൊക്കെ പോയിട്ട് ഇന്റേൺഷിപ്പ് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്. അപ്പൊ അവർക്കൊക്കെയുള്ള ഒരു ഫീലിംഗ് എന്ന് വെച്ചിട്ടുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ISROയിൽ പോയിട്ട് ഇന്റേൺഷിപ്പ് ചെയ്താൽ ശരിക്കും ഒരു ഗുണമുണ്ട് എന്നുള്ളതാണ്. അതായത് നന്നായിട്ട് എനിക്കിവിടെ ഗൈഡ് ചെയ്യുന്നു മെന്റർ ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട് അവിടെ. അതുകൊണ്ടായിരിക്കും അങ്ങനെയുള്ള ഒരു ഇതാണ്. അതൊക്കെ നിങ്ങളുടെ ഒരു വർക്ക് കൾച്ചറിനെ കാണിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഏവർക്കും ഈ കോളേജിലെ സ്റ്റാഫിന്റെയും വിദ്യാർത്ഥികളുടെയും മാനേജ്മെന്റിന്റെയും അഭിനന്ദനങ്ങൾ ഞാൻ അറിയിക്കുന്നു. ഇനിയും നിങ്ങൾ ഈ രംഗത്ത് വിജയിക്കട്ടെ എന്ന് ഞാൻ ആശംസിക്കുന്നു. കോളേജിന്റെ എല്ലാ പ്രാർത്ഥനകളും സപ്പോർട്ടും നിങ്ങൾക്ക് എല്ലാവർക്കും എല്ലാ സമയത്തും ഉണ്ടാകും. അതേപോലെ തന്നെ തിരിച്ചും കോളേജിന്റെ ഈ ഉന്നതിയിലേക്കുള്ള പ്രയാണത്തിന് നിങ്ങളുടെ എല്ലാവരുടെയും സപ്പോർട്ടും ഞാൻ ആഗ്രഹിക്കുന്നു. താങ്ക് യു ഓൾ.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Now I invite our President of Alumni Association, Dr. P.R. Sri Mahadevan Pillai. Sir, please.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
So, respected principal of the college, Dr. Suresh, my dear alumni friends of the NSS College of Engineering, and other guests who have joined this meeting. We are honoring the most prestigious people of this country, by which we are ourselves getting honored. We have identified only 24 of you, but I think more will be there. In addition to that, those who have retired recently, who have also been involved in the Chandrayaan project, we have to identify them. So, a bit more numbers may come in. We hope that all of them we can invite for a vis-a-vis meeting at the college in November, second Sunday, when we are going to have the annual general body meeting. We can meet them in person and physically hand over a memento, appreciating their achievements for the country. You have raised the level of our country to be the #1 in the world. It's not a small thing. And being part of such a global achievement is an honor for every countryman. All the 143 crores of Indians can now keep their head in recognition of your achievement. It's a very, very great thing. And I know that ISRO has got a typical culture. I've been interacting with many of you. Luckily, all of you, I could identify by the photo. Though earlier by names, I couldn't identify because you have been there in the college from 1982 onwards. Whereas from 1983 onwards, I was a faculty in the college. And most of you I could even see in between after you left the college, but not all. I feel proud that so many of our alumni have been instrumental in the Chandrayaan 3 landing. first ever landing on the polar region, which no other country in the world could achieve so far. So you have taken us beyond the earth to the moon, and we appreciate your achievements. We are all desirous of seeing you in person when you come to Palakkad. We would also like to have a photograph with you because you are part of the history, and we would like to attach ourselves to be a part of that history. NSS College of Engineering, to my knowledge, is the third college with the highest number of ISRO scientists joining the Chandrayaan project. It is yet to be verified because Kodamangala has got nearly 40 plus members and Kollam has got 30 plus members. We may be the third, I think so. Anyway, we will check it. That also will be a further on our cap. And very definitely, all the NSSCEians, whether it is student or staff or alumni, will be proud to mention your names. I congratulate each one of you on this glorious achievement. Also, please mention wherever you go that you have been once a part of this college. That is the greatest tribute you can pay to the alma mater, the NSS College of Engineering. Our hearty congratulations to each one of you. And I feel that we should do something to get a group photo of all the people involved and display in the college forever as a historical monument of the achievements of these people. We look forward to that in meeting you in person. Thank you all very much for joining us. I hope that everybody would have joined. If not, you must join us in person. And I'm also thankful to all the senior alumni who have joined here. Irrespective of their age, they have joined us to congratulate this new gen of ISRO scientists. And ISRO has now equal itself with NASA. That's what I feel. And I look forward to a day when you surpass the aeronautical agencies in the world. 2 years back, I had a meeting with Dr. Somnath, and I was very happy to interact with him because his brother-in-law was my colleague and student who is no more. And under his leadership, I hope that you will climb much, much more. Not only to you, to all the scientists in ISRO, we bow our head on behalf of the NSS College of Engineering Alumni Association. Thank you very much. And thank you, our team Alumni Association, for doing it very well, especially the memento presentation. Congratulations to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. So before proceeding further, let us take a quick group photo. Please turn on your video. Adira, can you take the photo? ഇനി കുറച്ച് പേരും കൂടി ഓൺ ചെയ്യാണ്ടായിരുന്നു. എല്ലാവരും ഒന്ന് വീഡിയോ ഓൺ ചെയ്യുകയാണെങ്കിൽ വളരെ നന്നായിരുന്നു. Let us take a quick photo. ആതിര എടുത്തോ? മിസ് എടുത്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. എടുത്തല്ലേ? Okay. Okay, thank you. Now, let me invite Engineer Krishnan, 1970 batch. 1970. He is a senior business consultant, Nasik Group of Industries. Welcome you, sir, to address the gathering. Krishnan, sir.
You're able to hear?
Yes, yes. Please, sir.
At the outset, I wish to thank the NSS Alumni Association for giving me the opportunity, inviting me to make a short brief on the CELESTIUM meet, which is being conducted today. It is a great pleasure and honor to be part of this team, part of NSS and this team, to go forward in its progress and productivity. We were initially the earlier batches of NSS, and then we find that those days, these kind of achievements were not there and quite rare. But what an achievement that this has been for NSS College of Engineering. I, on behalf of my senior colleagues and all our NSS colleagues, wish to congratulate and give our heartiest congratulations to the team members, which initially was 21, as now they say, now Mr. Pillai says it's about 24 or 25. It could probably cross 30. Then we would probably be the second ranked people in terms of ISRO team. So now, what happens if such a dream is fulfilled? Those days we never dreamt that our college will be in the limelight of this mission. When it was mentioned to me by Dr. Vasanthi, and that this is the team, and when she shared the pictures of this thing, I was very elated. I was interacting with her, and then it was really amazing that we get to know the team and the contribution of NSS. I mean, all you team members, the entire team of ISRO and Chandrayaan mission, particularly the members, the engineers who have been who are passed out from NSS College of Engineering, make India proud first, and then the engineering college. And what we see is that this proud moment has to be, it's very difficult to digest. We are still over the moon. This Chandrayaan is on the moon. We are all over the moon. So it's really amazing. I mean, I repeat that word, that it's been really, I cannot have any words to express this achievement. The most important thing is the landing of this Chandrayaan, the lander, which has landed on 23rd of August at 6:03 p.m. on the South Pole, on lunar South Pole, which is not a tested area by any of the countries. We are the fourth country, apart from the three majors, who have gone to the moon, but not to South Pole. We are the first. So this is a very challenging job undertaken by Chandrayaan 3, particularly after what has happened to Chandrayaan 2. So, you know, with this kind of grit, determination, and dedication, the team was able to pull out all socks, all loopholes, and come out successful. I really, on behalf of all of us, the entire NSS, this thing, hail this achievement with no embargo attached. So, second point is that after the successful landing of the lander, the rover, which is there, has also made sufficient progress taking pictures of the moon on the moon surface. That experiment also was highly successful, landing and afterwards. So this is something which is very difficult to digest. Now other countries like Japan are trying to go march to this part of the moon. We don't know whether they will be successful, but we as India, or today they say Bharat, is the first to set light on the moon surface. What are the factors that contributed to this success? It is sheer dedication, coordination, and the involvement of every team member to do this. And it's really this kind of coordination we have yet to see, even in NASA. I don't think so, because I think, as someone said in this panel, that we are we are close to NASA, or if not equal to NASA, yes, I fully agree with that. So the point now is, what are the factors that contributed to success this? The other main point is, who is the head of this mission, the entire mission? That is Dr. Somnath. Dr. Somnath is also an engineering product from TKM Engineering College, going on. And he has headed this mission without success. So full credit goes to the leader and his team of professionals. So the point is, this kind of thing, where Dr. Somnath at the helm of affairs has created a lot of stir and a lot of motivation and impetus to everybody. So this, and also I wanted to say that Mr. Somnath, during one of the interactions, one of my close relations had with him, when he went to TKM, the TKM engineering management paid compliments to him, along with my relation to Dr. Somnath, for the effort and for the extraordinary mission rendered. So what I would wish to say is that the success of this entire thing is all teamwork, and we want to see many more of our NSS College engineering team members, apart from the present lot, to push it forward and see that the further generations that come up do make even the nation prouder, and we wish to celebrate that. So now finally, what I would like to add is that let us enjoy and bask in the glory of this achievement, and see that the success of this mission is very much in our mind, which will never get erased, and further successes are awaited in the future. Wish all the team members of NSSC and the ISRO many more achievements, which are bound to come, and we pray and we hope that God will bless all of us. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Let me invite Engineer Sasranaman. He is 1978 batch passed out, and founder and managing director of Syntrix Systems Private Limited. He is from Bangalore. He is a member of alumni chapter of Bangalore.
Good evening. Thank you, Vasanthi ma'am. Of course, respected Principal Suresh, I will add Uma Devi also onto your team, and Professor Madhav and Pillai. You have done a wonderful job of getting this felicitation meeting together. You should be proud of getting this organized, because let me address first the alumni of NSSE here who are part of ISRO. A huge kudos to you, ladies and gentlemen, to have made every Indian citizen proud. This is a huge responsibility. At the same time, on your shoulders, at the same time, you have made every Indian citizen proud. This I can tell you, because as a normal human being, I don't think anybody, as the landing was being live telecast, there wouldn't have been one soul who was sitting there without goosebumps. It is not that they were part of the soft landing protocol or whatever, but they had enough information that precautions were adequately taken for the soft landing to happen very successfully this time. And why was that for? That was basically because the first time Chandrayaan-1 had difficulties, challenges, where I wouldn't want to use the word failure. I would want to use the word learnings. At Bangalore, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, this is a hub of development. This is a hub of entrepreneurship. This is a hub for startups. This is a hub for thinking newer things in life. Today is an entirely different world, different ecosystem of how things work, as opposed to how ISRO had formed, set up its project, and set out to reach what it decided to do, be it Mars, be it Chandrayaan, or even now the solar pursuit. It is not a small dream, and it was far, far beyond human imagination that a country like India, with its I'm sincerely opposed to the word limited and too much negative words, with its resources which are not adequately developed like the other countries, we are able to manage and get our act together to reach goals and all that. So I'm very sure the scientists out here from NSS Engineering, you might have felt that the system at ISRO is one which has facilitated you to reach and do your role and your leadership, your team, and your goals that you have reached. And each one of you have achieved that role. Second, it is a multifaceted technology. Today, as opposed to what we had in our times, you have modules and packages and ready-made package solutions for every actions that you need. You can pick and place and system integrate the entire thing. But ISRO, a major part of it, I'm told, has been indigenously developed. We have known a lot about LPSC. We have learned a lot about solid propellants and its this thing. And how many technologies, control system for that matter, it is a simple congratulations to you is expressing our emotions, but you are far away from all those things. You have an air of achievement that you have done that puts a lot of responsibility on your shoulders and take us from here to the days forward. So let me first do the task of the day. I represent the entire 1,500 odd or 2,000 odd alumni centered in Bangalore in different fields, in different areas of work and learnings. In one voice, please accept our heartfelt congratulations, and we are very, very proud of you. And that I put it on record without any blemish. You have made us proud. That said, ISRO, if you started, ISRO as the world sees us today, as equivalents to NASA, Ariane, the French ones, the German aerospace, etc. You have come on the top rung. You have had learnings that has been recorded. There has been a lot of gatherings and information that you have taken. In this aggressive materialistic world, there are two things. One is a very normal kind of educative process of learning information and put it out onto the open field. The second part of it is geopolitical, which means the kind of information that you have is separated into classified and unclassified, which makes you the power that you are. I'm not going into all these things at this point of time, but you are going to be privy to such very important information. The world is looking at you with a lot of expectations. But primarily, I think with the Indian culture, the Indian ethics, and the happenings that have happened around ISRO, that has taken us to this successful launch. Let us keep our ethics strong. Let us keep our foot on the ground, continue our education. And the best part that existed in Indian culture, as in the Gurukula system, you now, as going forward, will have the responsibility of grooming your juniors to the same levels that you have come to. You will have many stories to tell us right now in this path of success. We all know it's not going to be a bed of roses, but you have braved everything all. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to extend this. Every word Sri Mahadevan Pillai has summed up very beautifully of what our feelings are. Mr. Krishnan specifically talked about the environment on which you had worked and all that, and your ownership to your alma mater. So you have this, my simple summary is going to be like this. There are individual skill sets, and there is leadership abilities, and the guidance that, the ability of guidance that you have now achieved by this success. Success brings in a lot of these kind of collaterals. Your responsibility now will be to use these skill sets and store them away in very safe places. And that would mean that you have to probably groom equal skill sets going forward. The second part is the kind of leadership where you build in a culture to your team and build an ISRO culture that will sustain itself in this successful path. One of the key things that you have to not to forget is, if you track down the statistics of the launch successes that you have achieved, nowhere else in the world has such a consistency being achieved on launches. This is a very, very, very important thing and a great responsibility, because human mind is very critical. It follows success and it appreciates success, but it is critical as well. But you have achieved a kind of statistical result of successes that puts consistency, and that I am sure must have been achieved out of the vigorous failure mode analysis that you have done post Chandrayaan 1. And that's the reason that the key people that I had known on the soft landing part were extremely confident. Trust me on that, were extremely confident that it would do its job once it was on the last 20 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, from Bangalore and from on my behalf and the entire NSS alumni group, I take my hats off and I bow myself to the wonderful achievement that you have done. Thank you so much, and live up and keep up this glory and take us along too. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Now I invite Dr. Rajiv, Head of the Department of Mechanical Engineering Department, NSS College of Engineering. Over to you, sir.
Good evening to one and all present here for this online meeting to felicitate the students, alumni students who were part of the Chandrayaan 3 mission. Now, all NSS Engineering College is felicitating and celebrating achievements of all alumni members from the various departments at NSS Engineering, as they were played a very vital role in the ISRO's triumphant Chandrayaan 3 mission. The Indian spacecraft's successful lunar landing marks a historic milestone. All the students of NSSCE contributed significantly to the successful space mission. Their dedication and expertise will definitely motivate more and more students to ശരിക്കും ഇതിൽ എനിക്ക് വളരെ സന്തോഷം ഉള്ള കാര്യം, ഞാൻ പഠിപ്പിച്ച കുറെ സ്റ്റുഡൻസ് ഈ മിഷന്റെ ഭാഗമാണ്. വളരെ പ്രയത്നം വേണ്ട ചില ഇങ്ങനെ സാഹസികമായിട്ടും സയന്റിഫിക് ആയിട്ടുള്ള കാര്യങ്ങൾക്ക് നമ്മൾ ഭഗീരഥ പ്രയത്നം എന്ന് പറയും. പണ്ട് കവി പാടിയിട്ടുമുണ്ട്, പണ്ടൊരു ഇന്ത്യക്കാരൻ ആകാശഗംഗയെ കൊണ്ടുപോയി മണ്ണിലൊഴുക്കി ഭഗീരഥൻ, നാളെ അവന്റെ പിൻഗാമികൾ ഈ സുരഗോള ലക്ഷങ്ങളെ അമ്മാനമാടിടും. ശരിക്കും അക്ഷരാർത്ഥത്തിൽ കവി പാടിയതുപോലെ തന്നെ
ഈ സൂര്യൻ ചന്ദ്രൻ നമ്മുടെ ജീവിതത്തോട് വളരെ അടുത്ത് നിൽക്കുന്ന, വളരെ കാൽപ്പനികവും എന്നാൽ വളരെ സയന്റിഫിക്കുമായിട്ടുള്ള അതിനിഗൂഢമായ ഈ ചന്ദ്രന്റെ ഒക്കെ രഹസ്യങ്ങളിലേക്ക് വിരൽ ചൂണ്ടുന്ന ഈ മഹാദൗത്യത്തിന്റെ ഭാഗമായ ഈ ടീമിൽ ഏറെ നമ്മുടെ വിദ്യാർത്ഥികൾ, പൂർവ്വ വിദ്യാർത്ഥികൾ ഉണ്ടെന്നുള്ളത് ഈ NSS കലാലയ മുത്തശ്ശിക്ക് എന്നും അഭിമാനിക്കാം. ഈ നേട്ടത്തിൽ നിന്ന് ഊർജം ഉൾക്കൊണ്ട് ഇതുപോലെ ധാരാളം നമ്മുടെ വിദ്യാർത്ഥികൾ, എല്ലാ ഡിപ്പാർട്ട്മെന്റിലുമുള്ള ധാരാളം വിദ്യാർത്ഥികൾ ഇതുപോലെയുള്ള മിഷന്റെ ഭാഗമാകട്ടെ. ഇതിൽ ഭാഗഭാക്കായ ഓരോ വിദ്യാർത്ഥി, ഓരോ മഹനീയ വ്യക്തിത്വങ്ങളെയും മനസ്സിന്റെ ഭാഷയിൽ വളരെ സ്നേഹത്തോടെ ആദരിക്കുന്നു. നിങ്ങളുടെ ഈ നേട്ടത്തിന് മുന്നിൽ ശിരസ് നമിക്കുന്നു. NSS കോളേജ് മാത്രമല്ല, എൻ്റെ കേരളം, ഇന്ത്യ നിങ്ങളുടെ നേട്ടത്തിൽ വളരെയധികം അഭിമാനിക്കുന്ന ഒരു സുവർണ നിമിഷമാണ്. അത് നമ്മൾ ഇതിന്റെ ലൈവ് സ്ട്രീമിംഗ് ഒക്കെ പല സ്ഥലങ്ങളിലായിട്ട് നടത്തുമ്പോൾ കോളേജ് സ്റ്റുഡൻസിന്റെയും ടീച്ചേഴ്സിന്റെയും ടെക്നിക്കൽ സ്റ്റാഫിന്റെയും ഒക്കെ ഒരു ആവേശവും അഭിമാനവും സന്തോഷവും ഒക്കെ കണ്ടതാണ് നമ്മൾ. ഇത്രയും ഒരു ചരിത്ര നിമിഷങ്ങൾക്ക് സാക്ഷ്യം വഹിക്കാൻ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് കഴിഞ്ഞു. ഈ ഒരു അഭിമാന നിമിഷങ്ങളിൽ പങ്കുചേരാൻ ഞങ്ങൾക്കും അവസരമുണ്ടായി. ഇതുപോലെ ധാരാളം അവസരങ്ങൾ വീണ്ടും വീണ്ടും ജഗദീശ്വരൻ സമ്മാനിക്കട്ടെ. എല്ലാ ഭാവുകങ്ങളും നേരുന്നു ഏറെ സന്തോഷത്തോടെ. താങ്ക് യു സോ മച്ച്.
Thank you, sir. Now I invite Dr. M.A. Atmanand, passed out in 1983. He is a visiting professor at IIT Madras. He was a retired director, NIOT, Chennai. Welcome you, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Vasanthi, and good evening to all, and congratulations to all the members of Chandrayaan. After listening to veterans who are much senior than me, like Dr. Krishnan, Dr. Sahasranaman, etc., I don't have much words to really speak. But nevertheless, I really thought that I will just share some of my thoughts on this. Dr. Vikram Sarabhai would be the happiest person now, having seen what has really happened in ISRO. Perhaps he would have really dreamt all these things when ISRO was originally formed out of various discussions at the highest levels when the country became independent. Now, I would like to really say that I had taken the time and seen both the not so successful as well as the successful Chandrayaan missions live, because that is something so great which we will not have the feeling when we see it after it is recorded or through some news and things like that. See, I had also visited Shar and seen some of the other launches of satellites, etc. I would like to share some of my experiences with some of the quite senior people from ISRO. Many of them only very senior people who are in this ISRO team will know. One is Dr. A.E. Muthanayagam, and then it is Dr. Goyal, Dr. Shailesh Nayak, Dr. P.S. Nair, etc. Because what happened is, I come from the ocean area, so we had these veterans as our secretaries during the various developments of our institute and the Ministry of Earth Sciences, earlier the Department of Ocean Development. So we got the culture of ISRO imbibed through these veterans. Dr. Muthanayagam now is, I think, past 80, but still he is active. And they all speak only technically. They don't speak anything else. And I feel one of the most important feature of ISRO is their thorough review system. The review of all the projects are done in a way such that it doesn't matter whether it is the chairman or any other group director or anybody. A scientist can speak out technically if they feel that it has to be done in a different way. And that will not be taken negatively even by the chairman or anybody. That's the culture which has come to ISRO, which we all should imbibe in all other organizations. In other organizations, if a junior person talks something, he or she will not be spared, and they will be, taken care of in the next promotion interview or something like that. That doesn't happen in ISRO. That's what I really appreciate, which we try to a certain extent bring to our institutes also. And the review, which normally Dr. Goyal and all does, is so thorough that if you are not technically strong, you will be thrown out. They cannot survive. I mean, you cannot stand their reviews. Dr. P.S. Nair and all will really tear you to pieces if you are not technically strong. And that is a major strength of ISRO. Now, people may ask, why do you want to send this moon to the, launch something to the moon? Because this question is asked when in NIOT also, when I was there, like, why do you want to send humans to underwater when we can do everything autonomously? So the answer to this is, the country is to be empowered. Empowering a country for going to space or going underwater is something which makes us much more strong than any other country. And becoming one among the developed nations is the most important aspect, even though maybe personally, I don't know whether any common man in India will get benefited if there is water in the moon or do some experiment there. That's not the thing. But the whole system, the empowerment of the country to see that something can be put on moon and something can walk around there autonomously, that is the real greatness which you should see. Then one of the another important aspects which, as I understand, it is imbibed from Dr. Kalam, is that, in early days when we were students, etc., ISRO was really slowly coming up. They had not been so successful, and there were a lot of issues and things like that. So Dr. Kalam, I heard, if there is a sort of failure, he will be there to address the media. And he will just take the brunt from everybody, because those days ISRO was not, media was not so kind to ISRO. Whereas when there is a success, he will simply tell that the project directors and others who are worked with him, he will just ask them to face the media when it is successful. So this shows the greatness and the importance which ISRO has got. And another important aspect which I feel is that ISRO has got a large manpower. The manpower that is there in ISRO is really unbelievable, I should say, and highly qualified manpower. Because you see the joke when we used to ask manpower for our manned submersible, we have hardly some 20 or 30 people to do everything. Whereas ISRO has thousands of people. And there used to be a joke when we went to VSSC in Trivandrum. If we had the number of engineers equivalent to the drivers in ISRO, we could have done much, much better, because they have got so many vehicles and so many regular drivers there. Unfortunately, that is available only because ISRO is the blue-eyed boy of the government. And I had interaction with the later team also, because when we wanted to put the manned mission underwater, there was an issue to make the human sphere, which is to be welded using titanium. So nobody in the country was willing to do that. So through Dr. Goyal, we had interaction with Somanath. He was the director of VSSC. And that work is still going on. It has been taken up by ISRO to make this human sphere. All other aspects are being done by NIOT. So there I had a lot of interaction with Somnath and Unnikrishnan Nair and many others who are currently at the helm of affairs. So now, before I conclude, I just wanted to request all the ISRO NSS alumni, see the culture which you have imbibed in your organization, please come and share with our students at NSS College. Because the students, they are not exposed to the work culture in an organization. So your exposure, if we are able to share it with them, maybe one or two of you can visit the college on a suitable day, and please make this as a common practice to do it every year, so that it is something like a sustainable one, which is there not only for the current batches, but also for all the batches of students. I mean, all the batches of students will get benefited by this. So with this, I will once again compliment the full team of ISRO here. I don't know whether I know some of them. Maybe I may know also. I am not sure about that. And I am really thankful to Dr. Vasanthi, Dr. Uma, and especially my friend Professor Mahadevan for making this function, organizing this, and the video also was very good, excellent, so to say. And I request this video be shared in our common WhatsApp group, so that all others also will really feel happy about that. So with this, once again, compliments to you all, and thank you very much.
Definitely, sir. I will share the video after getting the photo of 3 more persons, Cecil, Mahesh, and Vidya. Definitely will share.
Vasanthi?
Yes.
Okay. Vasanthi, now shall we hear from somebody from ISRO side?
Okay, sir. Okay,
let me invite Sri Sudesh B. He did BTech in EC in 1991, and he did from our college, and then he did his ME in computer science from IISc in 2003. He's joined ISRO in 1994, and he has got a long service of about nearly 30 years, 29 years or so. He worked in inertial systems, then control systems, GD software quality assurance, and now recently he has moved to Gangayaan project. Now let me invite Sudhi. നമുക്ക് എല്ലാവർക്കും അറിയാം, നമ്മൾ ചന്ദ്രയാൻ പ്രോജക്റ്റിൽ അന്ന് ആ ദിവസം നമ്മൾ എല്ലാവരും ടി വിയുടെ മുമ്പിലിരുന്ന് ശരിക്കും പറഞ്ഞാൽ നമ്മളുടെയൊക്കെ ഒരു ടെൻസ്ഡ് മൊമെന്റ്സ് തന്നെയായിരുന്നു ഓരോ മിനിറ്റും നമ്മൾ. അപ്പോൾ ഇതിൽ ആക്റ്റീവായിട്ടുണ്ടായിരുന്നവരുടെ ആ ഒരു മെന്റൽ സ്റ്റാറ്റസും എല്ലാം നമ്മൾക്ക് ഇപ്പോൾ ഒരു സക്സസ് ആയപ്പോൾ നമ്മളെല്ലാം വളരെ ഹാപ്പിയാണ്. ബട്ട് അറ്റ് ദ സെയിം ടൈം ഒരു ഇത് കൂടെ പോയതായിരിക്കും, അവരുടെ മൈൻഡ് പോയതും അവർക്ക് അത് കഴിഞ്ഞുണ്ടായ ഒരു ഫീലിങ്ങും എല്ലാം അവർക്ക് എക്സ്പ്രസ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും. അപ്പോൾ ലെറ്റ് മീ ഇൻവൈറ്റ് സുധീഷ് ടു സേ ഫ്യൂ വേർഡ്സ് ടു അസ്. സുധീഷിന് ഇന്ന് ട്രാവൽ ചെയ്യാനുള്ളതും കൂടിയാണ്, എന്നാലും നമ്മുടെ ഇതിൽ പങ്കെടുക്കാൻ വേണ്ടി ജോയിൻ ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. അപ്പോൾ അതിനും സുധീഷിനോടൊരു താങ്ക്സ് പറയാണ്. Over to you, Sudesh.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. It's a great feeling to be among the seniors and hear these words of appreciation. ഞങ്ങളൊക്കെ ജോയിൻ ചെയ്ത സമയത്ത് some of us never had a good idea what is engineering is all about. അപ്പോൾ ഇവിടെയുള്ള പല സീനിയേഴ്സ് ആണ്, we were looking up to you all. Many of you were already proven track record. Mahadevan Pilla sir അന്നുണ്ടായിരുന്നു ക്യാമ്പസിൽ, മറ്റു പല സീനിയേഴ്സ്. We used to hear about it a lot. So I think as an NSCEian, what we carry over from the campus is a confidence that we can do it. Though we may not have done with a glorious academic during those 4 years, but NSS gives a kind of confidence that it is doable. And then when you come to an organization like ISRO, where there is a tradition, and many of you have mentioned ISRO's work culture, then you realize that what is initially seen as insurmountable is possible over a long period of time. In Chandrayaan 3 mission, we are coming from a failure. Chandrayaan 2, it was really heartbreaking. Though there was a couple of issues, One of them was software, as it is well documented. Now it is. We also have given a clear explanation what has happened. And software was area which my team was supposed to clear, and we have made a mistake there. Okay, so it was really, really trying times. But I should say management stood with us and give us enough opportunity to relearn and correct the mistakes. Second, the coordination among people. Chandrayaan 3 was a special project. So whatever the book says, nothing was left out. Everything was done. And basically, these kind of systems, you all know that it's very difficult to understand the physics and very difficult to test the system in a microgravity or a vacuum atmosphere. We cannot simulate this. So everything depends on modeling and simulation, which we had thousands of simulations we ran. So I am from URC. That was a node center which made the lander. But we took a lot of expertise from Vikram Sarabhai Space Center. Srilada is here. After our simulation, we have asked them to simulate themselves and see that our results are matching. So a lot of team effort has happened in this. So this is what I want to say. Our seniors have spoke about empowerment. So Chandrayaan 3 kind of missions gives the message that all these are doable by us. So there was a time when we felt Indian technology was maybe a second to the global standard, but now there is no necessity to feel so. In fact, we had a review by Jet Propulsion Laboratory in Chandrayaan 2 as well as Chandrayaan 3. So I remember in Chandrayaan 2, we were actually looking up to them and trying to listen what more can be done, whether we are doing it in the right way. So they give some advices, I mean, to the approach and strategy, particularly landing touchdown strategy and all. But when it comes to Chandrayaan 3, what I found is they have nothing more to offer. We are looking for some kind of a confirmation from them that we are doing it right. There was no additional advices or wisdom from the JPL team. So these things will go forward. I mean, success. I hope success will breed more success, and as a collective community, we'll be able to do much more. I just want to tell what Atmananda sir said. Right now, we have a lot of collaboration with NIOT also, because both they are going 6 kilometer deep sea, we are going up. So our human space mission and NIOT team, right now there is a lot of interchanges happening. So thank you once again, alumni team. This was a great occasion and truly humbling.
Thank you very much, sir. You were in part among us, in spite of your busy schedule to travel and all. So thank you once again, and we expect you all to be in college. Actually, we are planning to invite you all for the annual general body meeting, and it falls on November 12th this year. So that is the Sunday adjacent to second Saturday. So
okay.
Again, yeah. So we want to honor you, basically.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Now let me invite Professor Vinod G, Head of the Department of Electronics and Communication, NSS College of Engineering. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Vasanthi. ആദ്യമായിട്ട് എനിക്ക് ഈ മീറ്റിംഗിൽ പങ്കെടുക്കാൻ അവസരം തന്ന അലുമിനി അസോസിയേഷനോട് നന്ദി പറയുന്നു. So it is a great honor to be among you people from ISRO who had done India proud, every Indian proud. ഇതിൽ ചില ആൾക്കാരെ എനിക്ക് നേരിട്ട് അറിയില്ലെങ്കിലും IAC കണക്ഷൻസ് വഴി അറിയാം, ഗ്രൂപ്പുകളിലുണ്ട്. ചില ആൾക്കാരെ ഞാൻ പഠിപ്പിച്ചവരുണ്ട്, ഹരീഷിനെയും അങ്ങനെ പ്രവീണയൊക്കെ കാണുമ്പോൾ I really have goosebumps because I also had contributed something to them in academics. So I feel very proud to be here. ഒരു ഇലക്ട്രോണിക്സിലെ കുറേ അധികം കുട്ടികളായിരുന്നവർ, ഇപ്പം അലുമിനി ആയിരുന്നവർ ഈ മിഷന്റെ ഭാഗമായെന്ന് അറിഞ്ഞതിൽ വളരെ സന്തോഷമുണ്ട്. EC department of late is trying to bank on VSSC, ISRO, to have student internships and projects so that they get exposed to the kind of environment that they are, what is like kind of there. അതിനെ ഒത്തിരി ഹെൽപ്പ് ചെയ്യുന്ന ഇത് പത്മകുമാർ സാറാണ്. സോ ഹി യൂഷ്വലി ഇങ്ങോട്ട് വിളിച്ചിട്ട് ഹി യൂഷ്വലി എൻക്വയർസ്. സോ ദാറ്റ്സ് എ ഗ്രേറ്റ് വാട്ട് ഈസ് റെസിപ്രോക്കേഷൻ ഫ്രം ആൻ അലുമിനസ് ടു ദ ആൽബ മേറ്റർ. ഒത്തിരി കുട്ടികൾ, കുറേ അധികം കുട്ടികൾ, 20 മേലെ കുട്ടികൾ ഇന്റേൺഷിപ്പ് കഴിഞ്ഞ വർഷം ചെയ്തു. കുറേ അധികം കുട്ടികൾ പ്രൊജക്ട് ചെയ്തു. 2 ബാച്ച് 3 ബാച്ച് കുട്ടികൾ അവിടെ പ്രൊജക്ട് ചെയ്തു. ഈ വന്നവർക്കെല്ലാം വളരെ അവർ വളരെ പോസിറ്റീവായിട്ടുള്ള എക്സ്പീരിയൻസും ഭയങ്കര റെഫറൻസുമാണ് ശരിക്കും പറഞ്ഞാൽ അവിടുത്തെ വർക്ക് കൾച്ചറിനോട്, അവിടുത്തെ സയന്റിസ്റ്റുകളോട്. സോ ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് വാട്ട് വി വാണ്ടഡ് ടു ഫൈനലി what is inculcate in our kind of students. They should dream about being somebody in ISRO someday. The kind of achievements that ISRO makes is really wonderful. അതിന് വാക്കുകളൊന്നുമില്ല നമുക്ക് പറഞ്ഞ് അറിയിക്കാൻ. സ്വപ്നതുല്യം എന്നൊക്കെ പറഞ്ഞാൽ അത് വളരെ ചെറുതായി പോകും. അതിനൊക്കെ അപ്പുറത്തൊരു വളരെ എനിക്ക് ഇപ്പൊ ആലോചിക്കുമ്പോഴും ചന്ദ്രയാൻ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ് ആലോചിക്കുമ്പോൾ ഐ ഫീൽ ഗൂസ് ബംസ്. അതാണ് അത് ആ ഒരു എല്ലാ ഇന്ത്യക്കാരനും ഇങ്ങനെ തന്നെയാണ്. അത് വളരെയധികം ഞങ്ങളെയൊക്കെ എന്താ ലോകത്തിന് നെറുകയിലെത്തിച്ച ഒരു കൂട്ടം ശാസ്ത്രജ്ഞരുടെ ഇടയിൽ ഇരിക്കുക എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് തന്നെ ഒരു വെർച്വൽ മീറ്റിങ്ങിലാണെങ്കിൽ പോലും നേരിട്ട് കാണാവുന്ന ഒരു വാഗ്ദാനം നിങ്ങൾ തന്നതിൽ വളരെയധികം സന്തോഷം. എല്ലാവരും ഒരുമിച്ച് കാണാൻ പറ്റുമല്ലോ, എല്ലാവരും ഇന്ററാക്ട് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും, വളരെയധികം സന്തോഷം. പിന്നെ അതായത് നമ്മുടെ ഒരു ഇതിനകത്ത് NSSന് കിട്ടിയ ഒരു NSS പോലത്തുള്ള സ്ഥാപനങ്ങൾ കിട്ടിയ ഒരു ബൂസ്റ്റ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് somebody who is what is a great well-known personality like Shashi Tharoor acknowledged the what you say the contributions of tier 2 institutions to nation building. അതൊരു പലപ്പോഴും നമ്മൾ മറന്നു പോകുന്ന, നമ്മുടെ ഇടയിലുള്ള ആൾക്കാർ മറന്നു പോകുന്ന ഒരു കാര്യമായിരുന്നു. നമുക്ക് ടയർ 2 ഇൻസ്റ്റിറ്റ്യൂഷൻസ് ഒന്നും കോൺട്രിബ്യൂട്ട് ചെയ്യാനില്ല എന്ന് വിചാരിച്ചിരുന്ന ആൾക്കാർക്കിടയിലോട്ട്, അറ്റ്ലീസ്റ്റ് കേരളത്തിലെ ആൾക്കാർക്കിടയിലെങ്കിലും ആ മെസ്സേജ് ഡ്രൈവ് ചെയ്തതും. പക്ഷെ അൺഫോർച്ചുനേറ്റ്ലി ഐ ഫീൽ ബാഡ് ലൈക്ക് ഹി ഡിഡ്ന്റ് മെൻഷൻ NSSCE because there were a lot of people from NSSCE. But നമ്മുടെ ഒരു റെപ്രസെന്റേറ്റീവ് TKMന്റെ പേര് പറഞ്ഞിരുന്നു. I feel very happy about that somebody had acknowledged the contributions of tier 2 institutions and engineers from tier 2 institutions contributing immensely to the success of India as a nation. ISRO എന്നുള്ള മാത്രമേ പല അവന്യൂസിലും പലരും ഉണ്ട്. അവരെയൊക്കെ അക്നോളജ് ചെയ്യുന്ന പോലെ ഐ ഫെൽറ്റ് വെരി പ്രൗഡ് ദെൻ. ആദ്യം ഒരു വിഷമം ഉണ്ടായി, NSSന്റെ പേര് പറഞ്ഞില്ല എന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിലും പിന്നീട് ആലോചിച്ചപ്പോൾ അതൊരു നമ്മളെല്ലാവരെയും ഒരേപോലെ ബഹുമാനിക്കുന്ന ഒരു വാക്കുകളായിട്ട് അതെനിക്ക് തോന്നിയിരുന്നു. ഇപ്പൊ വാട്ട് വി ശരിക്കും പറയാം നമ്മുടെ ഇപ്പോഴത്തെ ഒരു ആവശ്യം എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ ടീച്ചേഴ്സ് നിങ്ങളൊക്കെ പഠിച്ചുകൊണ്ടിരുന്നപ്പോഴും നമ്മളൊക്കെ പഠിച്ചുകൊണ്ടിരുന്നപ്പം ടീച്ചേഴ്സ് പറയുന്നത് ശരിക്കും പറഞ്ഞാൽ യു ടേക്ക് ഇറ്റ് ലൈക്ക് സോ ദോസ് ആർ വേർഡ്സ് ദാറ്റ് ഹാഡ് ടു ബി ഫോളോഡ്. പക്ഷെ വാട്ട് ഐ കൈൻഡ് ഓഫ് ഫീൽ ഈസ് ലൈക്ക് നൗ സ്റ്റുഡൻസ് വോണ്ട് what you say words from successful persons, successful individuals. അപ്പോൾ അതൊരു വലിയ ഒരു മാറ്റമാണ്. അവര് ഇപ്പൊ നമ്മൾ പറയുമ്പോൾ ഇപ്പൊ ഇന്റേൺഷിപ്പിന് ഇലക്ട്രോണിക്സിൽ നിന്ന് കുറെ കുട്ടികൾ പോയി പല സ്ഥാപനങ്ങളിൽ IIT പാലക്കാട് പോയിട്ടുണ്ട്, ഇവിടെ വന്നിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഇതൊക്കെ നമ്മൾ പറയുമ്പോഴൊന്നും അവർക്ക് അതിന്റെ ഒരു എന്തിന് സാറ് വെറുതെ പറയുന്നത് ഈ ഡിപ്പാർട്ട്മെന്റിന്റെ പ്രൊഫൈൽ വലുതാക്കാൻ പറയുന്നതാണെന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു. പക്ഷെ then a placement what you say trainer tells those kind of things, they take it like that. അപ്പൊ അത് ഇപ്പൊ കോളേജ് ഫേസ് ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്ന എല്ലാ ഡിപ്പാർട്ട്മെന്റിൽ നിന്നും കുട്ടികൾക്ക് എവിടെങ്കിലും ഒക്കെ ഇന്റേൺഷിപ്പിന് പോകണം, അങ്ങനെ ഒരു ആറ്റിറ്റ്യൂഡ്. അപ്പൊ സോ then what they kind of feel is like people who are in business, if they can convey us something, we are ready to accept it. അപ്പോൾ നിങ്ങളുടെ എല്ലാവരുടെയും ഒരു അഡ്വൈസ് ഇവിടെ ഇനിയുള്ള ജനറേഷൻ ഓഫ് NSSCEians ആവശ്യമുണ്ട്. എല്ലാവരും റെഗുലറായിട്ട് ക്യാമ്പസ് വിസിറ്റ് ചെയ്യുക, കുട്ടികളോട് ഇന്ററാക്ട് ചെയ്യുക. ഐദർ ഇറ്റ് ക്യാൻ ബി ഓൺലൈൻ, ഇറ്റ് ക്യാൻ ബി ഓഫ്ലൈൻ, ഡിപ്പെൻഡിങ് അപ്പോൺ യുവർ ടൈം ആൻഡ് അവൈലബിലിറ്റി, ആൻഡ് ദാറ്റ് വിൽ ബി എ ഗ്രേറ്റ് what you say thing that you can do to the institution to mold our kind of students to be focused and to what you say kind of model them based on you people who are അക്കാഡമിക് റെക്കോർഡ്സ് ഒന്നും CGPA ഒന്നും വലിയ ഹ്യൂജ് അല്ലെങ്കിലും അവരുടെ ആറ്റിറ്റ്യൂഡ്, അവരുടെ ഒരു എഞ്ചിനീയർ എന്ന നിലയ്ക്ക് അഭിമാനിക്കാനും അങ്ങനത്തെ ഒരു പ്രൊഫഷനിൽ എത്തിപ്പെടാനും ഉള്ള അവരെയുള്ള ആഗ്രഹം കൂടുതൽ ഡെവലപ്പ് ചെയ്യാൻ നിങ്ങളുടെ എല്ലാവരുടെയും സഹായം ആവശ്യമുണ്ട്. അത് നിങ്ങളെല്ലാവരും ചെയ്യും എന്നറിയാം. നിങ്ങളുടെ എല്ലാവരെയും ഒരിക്കൽ കൂടി NSSന്റെ പേരിൽ EC ഡിപ്പാർട്ട്മെന്റിന്റെ പേരിലും പിന്നെ നന്ദി പറഞ്ഞൊന്നും ഇതിനെ ചെറുതാക്കി കാണാൻ ഉദ്ദേശിക്കുന്നില്ല. കാരണം നന്ദിയിലൊന്നും ഒതുങ്ങുന്നതല്ല അത്. അപ്പുറത്തോട്ട് എങ്ങനെയാണ് വി ആർ വെരി മച്ച് പ്രൗഡ് ഓഫ് യു ഓൾ പീപ്പിൾ. സോ I have no words to express our kind of മനസ്സിൽ ഇപ്പം എന്താ തോന്നുന്നുള്ളത് ശരിക്കും വാക്കുകളിൽ എക്സ്പ്രസ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുന്നില്ല. അത്രയ്ക്ക് മനസ്സ് നിറഞ്ഞാണ് ഇപ്പം ഞാനിവിടെ നിൽക്കുന്നത്, നിങ്ങളെല്ലാവരെയും കാണുമ്പോഴും നിങ്ങളുടെ ഇടയിൽ നിൽക്കുമ്പോഴും. താങ്ക് യു ഓൾ ഫോർ ബീയിങ് പ്രസന്റ് ഹിയർ ആൻഡ് thank you Alumni Association once again for making me a part of this meeting. So expecting what you say, interaction from all these people in future as well to mold our NSSCEians. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now I invite Engineer Ajit Mohan, a 1987 batch. He is the Director of Operations Build and Limited, Coimbatore. Over to you, sir. Ajit, sir.
Yeah, good evening all. Now, as the mandate given, we are running behind time, and as the mandate given to me is 2 minutes, I will stick to that. Actually, this is supposed to be an interaction. It should not be a one-way speech. But anyway, now the time is limited. I hope I can interact with you when you come to NSS for the annual general body. Anyway, congratulations to the NSSCEians among the architects of Team Chandrayaan 3. This extraordinary feat highlights the advancement the country has made in space science and research. This milestone is in India's stellar space journey, makes every Indian proud. I hope that this extraordinary accomplishment of ISRO team, of which NSSCEians are also part, has thrilled the world, not only the world, but also the college as well as the entire alumni fraternity. We hope that this extraordinary accomplishments of ISRO strengthen the spirit of scientific temper in our society and give our youth inspiration to excel in fields of scientific endeavor. Now, regarding as a member of the executive committee of the Alumni Association, I would like to invite you all for the offline meeting, which Dr. Vasanthi told, and hope to see you all. And let me tell you that, nostalgia is something special when you visit college, because we yearn to go back to our happy days, and we also feel very blessed to have experienced such wonderful feelings. So let me conclude by telling one more point that I would like at least some among the team to be mentors for our students. We have envisaged a mentoring program, and which we have launched. Last time we conducted some 6 offline and 6 online sessions. So Dr. Prasida is the coordinator from college side. She'll be contacting you, whoever is willing, because I think a group is formed. So your contribution, your constructive and creative contribution will be very much valuable in mentoring the students. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ajit sir. Actually, Ajit sir is the secretary of Palakkad chapter of Alumni Association also. And he is the mentoring coordinator from outside the college, along with Dr. Prasida from college. So thank you, Ajit sir. Let me invite Dr. Abdul Hamid. He is the president of Qatar chapter alumni, and he is 92 passed out. Over to you, sir.
Thank you. Respected college principal, Dr. P.R. and respected alumni president, Dr. Mahadeva Pillai, our guests of the day, scientists and engineers from ISRO, from our college, senior members, and my college mates. A very warm good evening. We are all very proud that ISRO engineers from our college contributed greatly for the success of Chandrayaan, which elevated our nation to the top of engineering and scientific world. It made every Indian proud and every engineer and scientist proud, especially engineers from our college. On behalf of Annex Qatar, I take this opportunity to congratulate you and wish you best wishes for all your success. And we also acknowledge the pain, the tension, and the stress you and your family have gone through the process. We thank you for that and also your family members. It is very good that our college initiated and our alumni also initiated such an occasion to honor our talents. It will be very inspiring to our youngsters. With this, I conclude. Thank you to all. It is very proud to join with you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Dr. Abdul Hamid is a senior engineer, Qatar General Electricity and Water. Then he was the former scientist of BARC also. Thank you, sir. And now we have our one student, Mr. Varun. He is the 7th semester student of Electronics and Communication Engineering Department. He is the coordinator of, actually we have a space club called CELESTIUM in our college, and he is the coordinator of projects in space club. And he is also a team lead in UL Space Club Kozhikode. It is a registered space tutor of ISRO. Mr. Varun, over to you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. I hope I'm audible. And first of all, I would like to express my gratitude to all teachers and faculties who gave me this opportunity to talk in front of this experts or my seniors who have been the alumni of NSS College of Engineering and working with a reputed organization like ISRO. It's a prestigious moment for all NSSCEians when we are thinking about that few of our alumni is part of this Chandrayaan-3 mission, which is a proud mission of ISRO and India all over. Because other than other missions like other satellite mission, JSAT mission, so even this Aditya mission, Chandrayaan-3 has celebrated all over India as one of the big dream of the whole nation. So in this era of celebrating space technology, and the people is coming to understand what is the importance of space technology, space science and technology. Now they know about the value of space technology and its application, and they're clear about why we are spending a lot of money in this. And in that kind of an era, I'm so happy that I am in studying in NS College of Engineering, where few of our alumni being part of this ISRO, and they are contributing to the national building process. And so happy about that. And telling about the works in our college, we have a group of enthusiastic students who have been dreaming to work with ISRO and other companies in the Indian space sector. And I would like to note one thing about that, because our college is the only college or only work sector, or what should I say, like the only venture that was noted by ISRO in the COSPAR report of 2021. ISRO has submitted a report in COSPAR conference of 2021 about the space research in India. It is about 500 pages of a report, and there was only NSS College of Engineering was mentioned from Kerala as part of the space research in India. Our satellite project, we have a student satellite program running in our college, which is done by the Gagan Aerospace, which is a space startup of our college. And also we have an active space club called CELESTIUM. And I'm so glad to talk about that also. And to tell about, to express my gratitude to all these alumni, I would like to mention one thing. When I was closely working with Mr. K. Jayaram and one Mr. E.K. Kuti, from both of them are from ISRO, they are deputy director, former deputy director and director. And I understood one thing from the stories when they were working with ISRO. ISRO scientists are someone who should be celebrated like, or who should be remembered like the soldiers of India, because similar to the Jawans or similar to the soldiers, they have to be celebrated. They are dedicated their life to the national building process, and they are dedicated to apply the technology, science and technology for the betterment of common man life in India. And I feel so proud, and I would like to congratulate all of you on this mission, on the successful completion of this mission. And I hope all of you will be part of the upcoming missions also. And we are all proud about you, and we are inspired by the work you are doing. And one more thing that I have to note, it's a request. We seek your support and guidance for all our activities we are conducting as part of CELESTIUM NSSCE. In the Space Week, World Space Week coming in October 4 to 10, we are planning a program named Horizon. We are planning a 1-week program. There will be a few offline sessions, but all other will be online programs. So we are planning a big program, and we would like to seek all your support and guidance for the conduction of this program. And once again, thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Vasni, and thank you, Lina, ma'am, for this opportunity to talk in front of all these pioneers who have been part of NSS College of Engineering. Thank you.
Thank you, Varun. And congratulations for your project, and also best wishes to your space club. All the best wishes.
Thank you.
Okay. Now, let me invite Srilada from ISRO. She is 1990 electronics batch. That is our first electronics batch from NSSCE. She is presently working as scientist, engineer G, group head, mission simulation and analysis group of VSSC. Her group is responsible for the validation of all NGC systems of all launch vehicles of ISRO. Srilada, you can share your experience and any suggestions to the students and alumni. Over to you.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Respected teachers, our seniors, all alumni members, and my colleagues from ISRO. A very good evening to all. Actually, first of all, let me thank on behalf of all ISRO team members of NSSCE for conducting such a nice online get-together, and we loved the virtual moment too. And I also thank all the seniors for their wishes and all the good words that you have told about the ISRO team. And it means a lot to us. Coming to my career in VSSC, actually I completed more than 30 years in VSSC, and it was my dream job. And I enjoyed each and every moment of my VSSC life, and it is still continuing. All the challenging missions, what we take up, and all the problems we face during the development will keep us always technically engaged throughout. And all the days before the launch, because now it will be very hectic, we'll be from 8:45 to we'll be working till night 9, 10. Even though there is no excuse, even all ladies, there is no partiality between male and female employees. All will be working together, and we will be working till late night, and we'll be very, very tired. But after the successful mission, now the whatever satisfaction we are getting, with that, now we will forget all the hardships and we'll get re-energized for the next mission. That is the type of work what we are doing. So we are, all people who are working are so attached to the work. So we are getting the satisfaction which we get will be re-energizing us. So that is one thing. And another good thing what we have seen is the ISRO culture that Sir Atmanandan sir told, no? We have the meticulous planning and we have multi-layer of reviews. So in that review, as sir told, any junior person, if he has a view on a technical view on some point, he has the freedom to raise his point in the technical reviews. And the seniors will listen to that. If it is to be accepted, he will accept. In that way, we have all the technical freedom. So that is one another good culture which is there in ISRO, and the teamwork. These things only led ISRO to this spectacular success. And coming to Chandrayaan 3, already all media, all information, the whole world was looking at Bharat or ISRO for that soft landing. Problem is responsibility was increasing many-fold, because we wanted to make sure that this mission should be successful. So For a complex, as Sudesh told, no, a complex system, we cannot do all testing on ground. We believe in simulations. So I am fortunate to work in a field, in a mission field of launch vehicle, that is the simulation. So we are actually flying the launch vehicle 1,000 times in ground, or soft landing Chandrayaan 3,000 times, and seeing that everything, whatever algorithms or whatever software we have developed, everything is fine. So if not, what are the corrections to be done? In that way, team in VSSC, team in URSC, everybody were working together, and we were exchanging our ideas. If we are facing something, no, we will communicate to them. If they have anything, they will communicate to us. So actually, there is no differentiation between different centers. We were working together for this success. And on that day, after 6:03 p.m., no, 6:03 p.m., the whatever goosebumps you all got, the same thing we also got, because our system worked as we designed, as we tested, and it was like one simulation which is happened in our lab. That was so wonderful. Actually, my career, I joined VSSC just during PSLV D1, towards the fag end of PSLV D1, and the D1 was a failure, and we work for PSLV D2 success. So we learning from failures and moving to success. So I started my career in that. So here also, okay, Chandrayaan 2 has given a lot of information for the success. It played a crucial role for the successful Chandrayaan 3 also. So we cannot tell that Chandrayaan 2 was a failure. We got lot of information. Because of Chandrayaan 2 only, we had a very perfect Chandrayaan 3 mission this time. So in that way, all the system worked. And whatever lessons we learned from engineering college, now when I was studying engineering, I used to think why we have to study this many maths, 5 papers of mathematics, so many things we are studying. But when I joined the mission group of VSSC and doing the simulation, now I understood what is practical application of all the mathematics, what we have studied, all the subjects. So rocketry is one field where we have applications for all the fields of science and engineering. In that way also, because now even though I am from ECE, now I am not at all an ECE person. I am a mission person. I know structures, I know mechanical things, I know propulsion, everything. So in that way, we'll get a wider view of different subjects. In that way, the life career in VSSC is so satisfying, and I love my job in VSSC. And coming to the points told by the teachers of our college and Mr. Varun, actually, we are on behalf of our NSSC ISRO team, I'm promised that we will be always there to support the college as well as to mentor our NS students. So we'll do it in a regular basis. If you have anything from us, anytime you want to interact with us, please feel free. Our contact numbers are with Uma teacher and all. You can always, Arun, we'll be there to support you for all your endeavors. We'll be there. And we wish, because now we want more and more NSSC students to come up in to mark their feet in different areas of engineering, and wish all the best to the college and all the students. And we'll be continuously interacting with you, and we'll be there to support the college as well as the students. Thank you. Thank you once again for arranging such a nice function.
Thank you, Srilada. It was very wonderful words. Your feelings were expressed nicely, and also your dedication to our institution, Alma Mater. It is also conveyed very nicely. Thank you, Srilada. And Varun, you can always look upon her and her team, all ISRO members who are NSSCEians. They will all be there to support you all. Now, if any of the audience are having any questions, please raise your hand so that we can call you. Anybody from ISRO to support?
Priya. Priya.
Okay. Let me call upon
yes,
Priya.
Yeah.
She is from a younger generation. Priya, over to you. She is very much younger. So as a young, talented person, what you have to say to the students or to the alumni? Or to you, Priya?
Yeah.
Priya,
Am I audible?
Yes. Priya,
Yeah.
please tell your batch in branch also.
Yeah, sure, ma'am. First of all, good evening, all. I'm 2002 pass out from EEE department. Srilada madam has already cleared how we live or what is our professional life in VSSC or ISRO. So the kind of life, the kind of satisfaction we get technically and personally, that is what she shared. The same experience I do have. I'm working in the control system area. I do the control system design for a control actuation system. Almost all the launch vehicles for different stages. Vasanthi madam may be knowing, basically the technical knowledge, the fire we got from our institution only. Because of our the effort taken by teachers, we got interested in different fields, and we vended or carry forward with the fire in our mind. I was interested in one of the topic, control system, because of a teacher only, and pursued my post-graduation. And I'm privileged to work in the same area of my interest. And I'm grateful to my teachers and the college. And another thing is, along with the technical knowledge, we were involved in the other activities, like Institution of Engineers India was conducting a lot of activities, and we were actively participating in different programs, and which also helped me as a team player, and that also the fruits of that also I'm enjoying now. Overall way, the college has supported us, and I'm also in touch. I'm not feeling like I'm far from college, because I am in touch with the college, because I'm part of the stakeholders team for accreditation. So we do have a couple of meetings in between, and I'm getting opportunity to get updated with the status of the college, the achievements and all. And now I'm seeing, after the pandemic, I'm seeing great improvement in the college achievements, both academically and in co-curricular activities. And as Varun was requesting, we are always there. And this felicitation or this get-together helped us to know the NSSCEians at ISRO, because I was not knowing Harish was there in URSC. So seeing the list only, I could know, we could know each other. We know, few of us know each other, Srilada, we used to talk. And as someone else was mentioning, we are proud to say we are from NSS. So we used to share that, and this meeting helped us to know each other, who all are from NSS. So we are there to help you out. So whenever any program is there, we are always there. Basically, as part of Space Week also, we go to schools and we take sessions. So we are always there. Whenever you are available, whenever we can interact with you, we are there. So you can contact us. We'll be there to help you out. And last year also we had one get together after 20 years of our graduation. So where we could invite our teachers. So teachers who were in service and those who have retired, many of them could join. So we were so happy to meet them. So I'm feeling like I'm at least touch with the department. But even then, I'm happy, and I'm hoping to know more about college, and waiting to hear more good news from college. So we are always there. So whenever any session can be arranged, we are there. Okay, thank you all, and thank you. Once again, I thank the teachers, the management, and the alumni team for organizing this session to know each other. And I congratulate my fellow ISRO team also for this grand success. Thank you.
Thank you, Priya. It was very nice. You can see that everyone can see your confidence also. As Srilada has mentioned, everyone, once you join there, your confidence level also, when you are doing things of such magnitude, your confidence level also is increasing to higher levels. We can all see that, and we are all proud of you. Now, anybody else? Actually, our session is still 8. If anybody else wants to speak, Sadish.
Yes. Good evening, all. Hope I'm audible.
Yes, Sadish.
Yes, madam. Actually, I want to add one more thing. See, we are all here because of you all. We are on the foundation which you have given to us, and we are standing on that, and we are doing all those things, and we are happy that because of us, we all could, this Chandrayaan mission or whatever ISRO is doing, I'm really honored to be part of such a great organization, because the work culture here is entirely different. Being a government organization, still we are able to achieve all those things is because of our work culture in ISRO. So I'm happy, and NSSC is one of the reason I am here. And as Priya told, see, I also came to know there are many NSS alumni in the ISRO, like Srilata Madam and all. I know her personally, but okay, I know her by face, but I was not knowing that she's from NSS. But many of us actually, our Subir sir, Harish and all, I know. Praveen, from our batch, there are many people are there who are online now. Actually, I got a chance to work in both ISRO, URSC Satellite Center, as well as now I'm in VSSC. So that way I know slightly more number of people, because when you're in URSC, so we look for Malayalis. So that way I know many Malayali people, and I'm sure that there are many NSS people which we have left out. Actually, there are few more people whom myself know, and I'm sure that there are many more are there. This mission like Chandrayaan and all is like a truly an interdisciplinary activity where a lot of people are involved, and our past generation also, we are all getting benefited from their experience and whatever they have done, and we are now coming to interact with you because of all those things only. So we are getting the fruits of old generation who have done all those things for us, and we are committing ourselves that we will do further. And there are many more missions like Gaganyaan and all there in line. So all those things will be giving us opportunity to work hard and make our country proud. Thank you.
Thank you, Sadish. Sadish is also from 2002 batch Tripoli. So both Priya and Sadish are my students also. So I feel so proud.
Thank you, Sadish. As Sadish has told, if you know anybody from ISRO who is an NSSCEian, please let us know so that we can bring them also to this group.
Sure, madam. There are many more people are there.
Okay. Please send the numbers to me so that I can contact them and add them also. Okay. So, yeah. Now, anybody else? Padma Umar? Actually, Padma Umar has helped me to gather a lot of information about others. And also Umar is my batchmate. Umar, Ashraf, all has helped to bring you all together. So thank you all for making us proud. Padma Umar, can you add a few words?
Hello.
Because you are doing a lot in internships and all.
Hello. Am I audible, madam?
Kekam.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. First of all, it's an absolute pleasure to stand before you today as an alumnus of this esteemed college and as a proud member of the ISRO family. We gather here not just for the alumni, but because we have got a lot of stalwarts who are earlier passed out, and they have given us the wishes, and that itself is a good thing for us. Now coming to my engagement with ISRO, I joined in 1998 in Space Application Center, and there I was working in a different area where we worked on the satellite VHRR-based camera payloads. So at that point of time, what all things I learned, that means in NSS Engineering College at that time, we were not having the the facilities like now people are getting. That means we are having a lot of internet domain, but we were not able to do this type of internet searching and all that. So we used our library to go into the depth of the knowledge, and that itself was a very great thing. That means we had because NSS Engineering College had a very good library, and we used this library a lot. And the search for knowledge started from there, and that inculcated a lot of research area into my mind. And I was very much happy to work in in my first engagement, because I was working in the sensor electronics payloads for the cameras. And like what Srirada Madam has told, like what all things we learned in engineering college with regard to physics as well as in a mathematical area also.
we were able to use that. So ISRO, in ISRO, one of the major good thing of ISRO is that we still use what all things we learned. Because when we have other community, like we have, I am having our NSS, our batch groups and all that. So they were telling that you guys doing again the same mathematics and all those stuff, whereas the other area and in the commercial space, there is no requirement of going to the basics, because they want the time to market has to be much faster. So that is one of the major advantage that we get in ISRO, because we always go with the basics and also explore much, and we extend our the capabilities to be, means the research mind will be there in every person in ISRO. So after coming from Space Application Center, I joined the Flight Computer Division of Avionics. So that was a turning point for my career, when at that time, what I can say, the necessity is the mother of invention. At that time, because of the embargo, we were not able to use because all the launch vehicles are controlled by an onboard computer, and this onboard computer, we were getting the devices from US. At that time, because of the embargo, we were not able to get the devices. So at that time, there was a plan to go for an indigenous processor development, and I was very much fortunate to be a part of that design team to make that onboard computer for the launch vehicle. And as a designer of that, I was very proud that from 2000 onwards, all the PSLV and GSLV and all those missions are being flown by the processor that we made. So it is called Vikram 1601, and it is a processor which is developed in VSSC only, and the design was handcrafted by us. And the software development side, and another thing is that the software life cycle, all the software tools were also developed in VSSC. So it's a VSSC product, and it has the blood of all the people of VSSC. And so I was very fortunate to be a part of this the team. So so this all happened because of the knowledge we got from this prestigious institution of NSS College of Engineering. And I also now coming to the I also wanted to inculcate that feeling with the students. So that started with, I think 2 or 3 years back only. I just started to had an interaction with the Vinod sir regarding the giving projects to students. So we are now, I have moved from the flight computer division to an entirely research area group, where my main area is for the miniaturization of avionics. So I am working in the VLSI design area. So most of the students who come from the NSS College of Engineering, we are giving live projects. Like usually we give a project is only some small student project, but what all students that come from the NSS Engineering College, we are giving live projects which are to be used in our missions, so that they also get a feeling of what is going on in ISRO. So I think we have a good set of students. I think the students are marvelous, and they have a good technical capability, and also they know, because we used to give some problems to them during their project time. So they were able to work into that, and we have found out that they are having a very good grooming by the teachers also. So I also congratulate them for this, for that nature of that teaching. So I think now I also, because this will go on, and always you are welcome, and any suggestions from us, we will be always there to help you. And in respect to project and all that now, because since we are particularly into the research area, we usually go by the latest technology, development of the latest technology, so students can come and work. Only thing is that you have to proceed by the norms that is laid out by the organization. Other than that, I give preference to the students from NSS Engineering College to work under us. So for that now, I give a lot of what all things I learned. I also thought of giving the same to the students of that prestigious institution. I think, and I think with these few words, I express my sincere thanks to all those who are participating in this event. And also I thank the organizers for having this wonderful evening. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Padmamar. Now, anybody else?
I think it's Renish. He wants to say something, no? Last time he raised it.
Okay. Good evening all. Good evening, ma'am. First of all, let me thank the Alumni Association for organizing the wonderful interaction meeting and the distinguished speakers for the kind words of appreciation. And especially thanks to Madhavi Madam for bringing us together under the tagline NSSCEians in ISRO, because most of us didn't know each other, and through the group only we came to know that there are so many people from NSS College of Engineering. At this moment, actually, since you all touched upon the research work done in some of the by students at NSS College of Engineering. A few months back, actually, I had the opportunity to visit the college, and I had interacted with Suresh sir, and he took us to the space club, wherein we had the opportunity to interact with some of the students working on smart satellite. So at that time, I was I didn't know that such a club exists in NSSCE, and I was very happy to know that so many students are working on such projects. Really, they were doing a good job, and they were very clear in their idea and the approach also. We had I had some half an hour interaction with the students at NSS mechanical department, and what I found is really there are a bunch of students who are really interested in the work, and they wanted to contribute in the space sector as well as in the satellite area. And at that time, actually, we had told them to contact us in case they feel like venturing much more into it, and if they have some query with respect to the work being done. But nobody contacted me personally. But then I would like to see that more and more students actually participate actively in the small satellite work project, because this is one area which is upcoming, and students actually, if they work in the area, it will be better for them. They can gain a lot of knowledge and as well as information which will help them in future. So I look forward to for a more interactions from the college and the students of senior students from the NSS College of Engineering. And let me thank once again for organizing such event. It was really wonderful interacting with all the distinguished speakers and the teachers from the college. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you, Renish. Actually, we are planning a session like that for the students' interaction, students, staff, and of the college, and we plan to have it as a physical meeting. We are thinking of that. Hope it will become successful.
Sure.
Now
you'll be able to join. If the date is joined up, if the date is informed a priori,
date can be fixed with the considering your convenience. If the students, only thing is that it should not be a vacation. That is all. We will see that. Okay. Any more comments or suggestions or questions? So, then, sir, shall we wind up then? Shall I move on to the vote of thanks?
Yeah, I think almost everybody has talked, so we can proceed. And
okay.
One more thing is we are extending our invitation now itself to our physical get-together, so that if they can plan early and come, because it's a second Saturday with Sunday, it's a comfortable time for VSSC people also. And if they're coming, we can even have a press meeting here with all our all our alumni, so that the media also will take up it. So we cordially invite you for that meeting. Many are present here, and many of your photographs have been already in the news media. but we want to we want to get that coming from the NSS College of Engineering, which is a great achievement for the college. So we are extending the invitation to all of you. Though we will send again, this is a first invitation you can take. Date will be
Thank you,
confirmed.
sir. We'll be joining. Definitely will join.
And Srilada's photos I have seen in so many news media. You in front. Okay.
No, ma'am.
It was not your face?
No, may not be.
Okay. 2-3 newspapers I found similar face. And in some Western report also I have seen similar. So I thought it was you. Okay. All right.
No.
Right.
Now,
okay, then we'll wind up. Pardon.
Okay.
Yes, please.
Okay. Now let me move on to my duty. First of all, let me extend my sincere thanks to Dr. P.R. Suresh, Principal, for joining us. Actually, every day he is very busy. Only Sundays are free. Everyone here who has come over here today, it is a holiday for all of them. Many are traveling, but still all of them have come here. So first let me thank our dear principal, Dr. P.R. Suresh, for attending this function and felicitating the ISRO people. And Mahadevan sir is part of our program, but still let me thank you, sir, for being a part of this program session and for congratulating our proud alumni. Now, next, let me congratulate and thank all ISRO people from NSSCE for coming to this program and attending for receiving our virtual memento also. Thank you all for interacting with us also and giving us motivating the students and also motivating the alumni and making us all proud. Thank you. And we are also expecting a physical meeting with you all soon. Let me also thank other members who has felicitated Krishnan sir, Namji, then Dr. M.A. Atmanand, Ajit Mohan, Dr. Abdul Hamid, all alumni members, prestigious alumni members who have interacted in this session, and also Dr. Rajiv and Professor Vinod, head of the departments of Mechanical Engineering and Electronics and Communication Engineering of our college. And also, let me thank Sri Varun, our S7 Electronics department student, who has also interacted with this prestigious alumni. Now, let me also express my sincere thanks to Mr. Srihari, Electrical EEE Department MTech student, and Ms. Shamreen, EEE BTech student. Both of them have assisted and made this video and audio for us. So, congratulations, you have done a very good job, and also thank you. Last, let me thank all the members who have participated in this program and interacted. Thank you. Thank you all, and see you all soon physically.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Have a nice day. And
Thank
you once again to all ISRO people for taking us all to the moon. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you all.
Thank you. Sir, Srilada ma'am, Cecil Mahesh and Vidya, അവരുടെ ഫോട്ടോയും ഡീറ്റെയിൽസ് ഒന്ന് കിട്ടുവാണെങ്കിലേ ഈ വീഡിയോ ഒന്ന് അപ്ഡേറ്റ് ചെയ്തിട്ട്
എന്തായാലും ഉമ്മ ടീച്ചറിന്റെ ഇനിഷ്യേറ്റീവിലാണ് ഞങ്ങൾ എല്ലാവരും തമ്മിൽ അറിഞ്ഞത്. ഉമ്മ ടീച്ചറിന്റെ ഈ ഒരു ഇനിഷ്യേറ്റീവിലാണ് ഇസ്രോയിലുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ NSSCE ആണെന്ന് അറിയുന്നത് പലരെ ഇപ്പോഴാണ് ഈ ഒരു
YouTube recording. So you can go through the recording of this program. Fully it will be on the YouTube. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Thank you all. Good night.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Good night.
Good night. Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Good night.